In many communities today, especially in places vulnerable to heavy rains and overflowing rivers, people live with constant fear during typhoon season. Yet, what makes this fear even greater is not just the power of nature, it is the absence of protection was promised to us. This brings me to the issue of ghost flood control. Ghost flood control refers to flood control projects that exist only on paper, projects that were funded, planned, or proudly announced but never completed or sometimes never even started. These are projects that appear in reports but are invisible in real life. And when the rains come, it is the people who suffer. During this situation, I recommend to strengthen government transparency. All the flood control budget and project progress should be made in public. Community deserve to see where the money goes. And create independent monitoring participation. Involve engineers, community leaders, and NGOs to inspect the project sites and verify that the construction is truly happening. And also encourage community participation. Residents must be given channels to respect delays, abandoned sites, or anomalies. Public involvement helps expose ghost projects early. In the end, we must remember this. A community is not projected by projects written on papers, but by the projects that truly stands on the ground. If we want safety, progress, and trust, then we must demand real structures, real action, and real leadership, not ghosts that vanish when the storm arrives. Substance infrastructures. When we talk about progress, we often think of technology, innovation, and education. But behind every achievement of a nation lies something more fundamental infrastructure. These are the structures we see every day, yet sometimes fail to appreciate: classrooms, buildings, roads, and bridges. They may appear simple, but in truth, they are the backbone of development. So let us begin with classrooms. A classroom is more than four walls and a roof. It is a space where dreams are shaped, voices are heard, and futures are built. Without proper classrooms, learning becomes uncomfortable, unsafe, and unequal. As well built classroom is an investment not just in education but in the next generation who will lead our communities. And next, the buildings. These structures house our offices, hospitals, and public institutions. They give us space to work, to serve, and to grow stronger. Well designed buildings symbolize stability and economic strength. They reflect how community value safety and productivity and order. Then we have roads. Roads connect people, they link farmers to market, workers to job, and students to school. Without good roads, the simple and act traveling becomes burden. A smooth and well-maintained road may look ordinary, but it is represents opportunity because mobility is a gateway to progress. Finally, we have the bridges. Bridges is a symbol of connection. They cross rivers, valleys, and obstacles that once divided communities. A bridge is more than concrete and steel, it is a sign of unity, showing that we can overcome challenges and reach each other no matter how wide the gap. For many Filipino people, taxes consume a significant portion of their income. When combined with the cost of living, increasing food prices, transportation expenses, and other daily necessities, impact becomes even heavier. This leaves many families struggling to save, to invest, or even to meet their basic needs. Consumers feel this pressure as well as higher taxes often translate to higher prices of goods and services. Every visit to the market or grocery stores becomes a reminder how far our money used to go for it. no longer become riches today. And in this situation, I recommend improved transparency in government spending. The government visit shows clearly where tax money goes. When workers see real improvements, better roads, safer communities, quality health care, they become willing to contribute and also implement more progressive taxes policies. Those with higher incomes should carry more responsibility while low income workers should receive tax relief. This ensures fairness and protects struggling families. In the end, higher taxes should not be a burden that crushes Filipino spirit. It should be an investment that lifts our nation forward. But for this happen, we must demand fairness, transparency, and accountability. When taxes are used wisely, they become a tool for progress. When they are mismanaged, they become barrier to the dreams of Filipino workers.